this is going to be there we go. So that's how it looks currently. If you guys can see that. Boom, boom, boom. Basically what it is you're able to drop a mix into our website, and we'll spew out all the songs within that mix with timestamps, names, as well as a link to the Spotify directly there. And you're also able to take that entire thing and add it to your playlist on Spotify as well. But obviously we have to integrate Spotify's API and whatever it may be. But we are just that's the project that we're essentially working on in this video. And I just want to give you guys a quick heads up on that. So I'm going to show you guys what I was able to get done from the last video here. Okay, so this is the home page that we currently have, right? Obviously we're going to have to replace this image, but this is currently what we got. So the first thing you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to sign in with Google. Let's go Soha Gaming, continue, and then boom, you're granted with a dashboard, and this is your ID, whatever it may be, from Google that's getting printed out. Okay, obviously this will be gone, and this will no longer be there as well. You know, I'm going for functionality first, so we can worry about UI things after specifically. As you see here, we have a Shadcyan data table, and this is how it's going to kind of look. I'm probably going to adjust some of the colors, the borders, whatever it may be, but for now, you know, this is it. So you can filter by the songs, right? So Stairway, whatever it may be. These are just random hard-coded objects, right? Start time, end time, Spotify name. And this is where you'll be able to open the actual Spotify link to that song, right? So you can say open in Spotify, and then it'll open that particular song. Now this is where I also want to integrate our Spotify API, right? The Spotify API, because let's say I just entered in, you know, whatever, a mix.com, whatever it may be, right? And I want to add everything that's in this data table to a Spotify playlist. So imagine just being able to select all, right? You see it selects all, and then be able to hit like add to playlist. And from there, it should be able to create a new playlist with a list of IDs, right? With a list of IDs in your Spotify. Obviously, you'll have to log in with Spotify and whatever it may be. And we still have to figure out that process. I want to give you guys a quick rundown of what the plan will be, you know, going forward. This is going to be the easy choice, I guess you could say, the very hard-coded almost approach to all of this, and not scalable. So just FYI, this is not scalable. We will make it scalable later on. I want to show you guys the process of, you know, starting off with a solution that you have and then being able to work on top of it as you need it. Obviously this is not the correct way. You should always plan ahead, but for the video's sake, I said why not. Let's start off with this approach here. The user should be able to upload a file. It's then processed by our backend and sent to ACRCloud. We then pull the API to get the data once it's finished processing. We store that result on the database. And then that result is then displayed on our front end. Okay? So as you can see here, first step is that we go ahead and drop the audio file in. It then goes into our backend in Spring, and it'll temporarily store the file on server for now. Okay. Then this file is then sent to ACRCloud. ACRCloud then processes this file, and then we store these song results in our database. And this is how our table will be looking like. So, user table ID, username, Google ID, session, right? Then we're going to have an audio file table, and this audio file table will then contain that single MP3. Why? Because a user can upload multiple MP3s. Okay. And then that will then be, and then within the audio file, you could have multiple songs within that one audio file. So in this case, let's say you have a mix and it's a bunch of Drake songs. You could see it has the ID. Now this references back to our audio file, and we have our Spotify ID and link. Okay. So yeah, it stores the result in our Postgres database. Once that is finished, we then send that data, or our front end then consumes that data, and it will then be shown in this table. Let's go here. Let's drag the Drake mix. Okay, let's upload the audio. Let it upload, it's processing. Let it do, do. Give it a second and boom. As you can see, we have In Too Deep and Time Flies. Now if I go open in Spotify, I should see Spotify come up here. Yep, there we go. In Too Deep, and let's do Time Flies, and there we go. Okay, so I think that about wraps up the video for today, and there's a lot to come, guys. So yeah, take care.